Well, I'm bearing it, aren't I?
We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Won't be long now, Martel. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she... Well, after she died.
Oh, she
and now the
died.
fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Oh, he's actually paying me.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Martel's apples.
Today's finally the day.
I like this. I like when games instill moments like this. I like this. Alright, let's go deliver these apples. What's up, Fabian?
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be.
Damn, I like this. I like this. I like this.
Others weren't so lucky though.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me.
Appreciate that,
I'll
man.
see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
Will do. I'll definitely do that.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
I like when games instill like those little soft moments, especially with like the gravity of everything. Because this game is very dark, but having these little moments kind of really humanize like the game, the aspect, the characters. Kind of just having the soft moments, kind of just, you know, making a more relaxed feel. It kind of makes the game like open for everyone, which I like.
The curse breakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Martel lives on. The fruits of her labors. What am I? 26. I bet. A basket of slightly stunned, somewhat sweet, displayed in Clyde's chamber. And I had something that was delivered to my office. Where's the 1,000 tombs? No, I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. There it is. Alright. Reading table. I know I just got a missive, didn't I? A bird by any other name. Given my insistence on writing you these silly letters, would that we had spent more time to speak to each other in person. But for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I am gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia. Or should I say, Whiteheart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate. And here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing that exact same thing. Defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? You was just with me not too long ago. What you talking about 2 days? The Republic's play. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. Now see you're done to wear upon my return. Okay, so this is older. I just never read it before. Let's see here. I got the Oath. Martel's apples and Ambrosia's. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let me use the map. Where are we going? Alright, that's where we going. Hawk's Cry Cliff. Southern Rosalia.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares.
Unawares?
He has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Torgo, what you sense, boy?
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
Oh, yeah.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
There you are.
Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Faster!
Alright, we're back in Ironhome.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing but loyalists.
Jill, look.
That's the Black Shield?
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
What could it be? What are y'all hiding?
Dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son.
Let me talk to the youth.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the
Okay.
Empire gets.
That's what y'all need.
Just
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of snails to think you could take on the Empire.
Oh, there's another one. Another youth.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
you don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Is there another resistance?
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
Sir, you don't know
May
us.
I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave
But
danger.
how are you assuming
The
that, though?
Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another Eastpool.
Eastpool.
Then we shall be on our way.
But yo, I'm realizing like if Jill and Clive come in the armor that they have, weapons that they have, they not thinking like, wait a minute,
These
who
people
are these
put a knife
people?
to their throat,
Like no one thinks that.
in the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
And isn't he a wanted criminal?
Obedience bought with fear.
You will right.
Isn't she a runaway slave?
Sorry, it's nothing. We still
It's been 5 years.
They're looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Could it be Joshua?
Perhaps.
Alright, let's go.
Good girl.
Come on, bro.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Oh, y'all again.
Ever since the apostolate, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals.
Oh, there are echoes of what was in there since we... Okay.
You're not going to like it.
Over here! Get him! Over here!
I'm gonna walk, because there's a lot of opponents here.
Get him!
More black shield.
More of my mother's men.
Burn away.
Over here!
Alright, they good. There you go. There you go. Discharge 50. All right, let's go. Hey!
This one. Over here! All yours, Torgal. Go, Torgal!
Hey! I didn't know if I could do it, because I know sometimes this game is playing. Whoa! Let's go. Oh!
Blood.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
Tell me to stay in my home one more time.
We are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Well, I'm bearing it, aren't I?
We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true Rosaria. Kill! This one.
Hold up. Boom! Hey! He took a lot of them hits though. That one was tough. He took a lot of them hits.
Tell me what I want, and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from the camps. They await you in Oldhill. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Thought I heard a weird sound. With that concludes our video for today. Thank you everyone that came out to watch this video. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, and you can follow my social media handles in the description down below at jrpg live. And I appreciate everyone that came out to watch the video. Y'all have a great rest of your day, night, after dark, evening, all that. And y'all stay blessed. jrpg live out.